to episode 68 of Series 3 of Become a Legend Story Mode. So, the biggest 3 games of EGY's short career? Yes, I would definitely say so. In this episode, we've got all 3 of them. First of all, we go up against Liverpool, who are sitting how many points ahead of us? 1 point ahead of us. So they stand between us and finishing possibly second, possibly third. Arsenal, well, we don't play them in the league, but after the Liverpool game, which will, if we don't win, then United have got a way back in, and that would be the worst case scenario. If we don't win the Europa League and we somehow don't finish 4th, then that would be an absolute disaster at this point of the season. Unfortunately, the league is out of reach. Manchester City, relentless as ever. They've got an advantage, which is going to be very difficult to claw back. But anyway, yeah, so Liverpool game, absolutely huge. Need the 3 points, and hopefully to give us a bit of momentum in the Europa League final. Lovely stuff. Really exciting for EGY to be playing in a European final at such a tender age still as well. And I don't know how I missed this, but it's Arsenal-Chelsea. It's a copy of the real-life Europa League final. Obviously, my allegiances in this one will be the other way round. I'll be wanting the Blues to overcome the Reds, when in reality, that would be a disaster. So that's a pretty big one. And then final day at Stamford Bridge against Southampton. Hopefully, we're just solidifying second place and, celebrating what has been a great season. Or we're hoping that things go our way with it really out of our hands. It all depends on this first game. Let's go and see how we're lining up. We invite Liverpool to the bridge. EGY, sideways arrow, that's poor. No Hazard in. Oh, he's downward arrow, he's not even on the bench. Jorginho in, that doesn't fill me with too much confidence. Morata scored a lot of goals this season, got to give him that. At least we've got Trent, but oh no, Big Willie style. Liverpool, it's a very changed side. They've got the midfield that's recognisable from there. It pretty much changes. Still got Alisson in goal. They've not got the threats up top of the Liverpool of old, thankfully, but I'm sure they can still do damage. So EGY has well and truly already got the Golden Boot wrapped up for this season. What an incredible feat that is. It's only Alvaro Morata who in theory could catch us, but he is, I think, about 13 goals behind. And even if he wasn't 13 goals behind, we would just never pass him the ball. We want that Golden Boot. EGY surely in line as well for Premier League MVP. But right now the most important thing is that we finish in the Champions League spots, and a win today would make that very likely. Let's do this. Caballero, high ball looking for Morata. Oh, there's a big mistake there, and Hudson-Odoi is through here. Plays it wide, that's a lovely ball. Kante into EGY, Klein is across and deals with it. Don't know, maybe we could have been a little bit more ruthless there. But we still got the ball. Kante puts it in, Hudson-Odoi. I didn't even call for that, Hudson. Come on, you had to go alone there, that's unlucky. A couple of good chances there for Chelsea. 8 minutes in here. Oh, mistake there, Origi. Good tackle, Arboleda. Hudson, good header. Oh, this is nice. EGY's played through. He's got his body ahead of Diop. Through on goal here. EGY looks to chip it straight into the gloves of Alisson under pressure from the centre-back. Oh, mistake there, and Origi latches onto it. It's a good ball into Valdivia. Liverpool with a great chance here, and N'Golo Kante back to deal with it. Maybe puts enough pressure on him, but it's not cleared here. Oh, that's a mistake. Well, Caballero flapped at that, as we expect him to. Oh, Van Ginkel caught in possession. Origi through now. Oh, the Caballero. Steve to his friends. Gets a great touch there, and then straight down the other end. It's EGY one-on-one here with Alisson. Opens up his body, and no way. Off the post. End-to-end football here at Stamford Bridge. EGY had done everything right there. It opened up his body. Just couldn't beat the post, though. Trent now. EGY wants it down the line. He's away from Adriano. Oh, just pokes it ahead of him into Trent. Morata on the turn. Great effort, and it's a good save. I think that will be pulled back for a yellow maybe on Adriano. And there we are, half-time. It's been a really exciting game. Not a huge amount of chances for either side. It's always going to be quite cagey. This game means a lot to both sides, but in many ways a point would probably work. It certainly would for Chelsea, which would just about hold off United, even if they do get a win. Meaning it would be in our hands in the final game, so we don't want to commit too much to this. I think it's there for the taking. The home side have got all the possession. Liverpool seem to be lacking any real attacking threat. Right, come on. EGY has hit the post. Let's take any chances we get in this second half. Long throw here, looking for EGY. Fabinho gets it away. EGY wants it across. Oh, he's away from Klein. Cuts back. Still EGY onto his right foot here. Gets the shot away. Yes, and we take the lead. EGY puts it back onto the weaker foot. It's just so hard to dispossess in those areas. That's where the Eggy Messi really comes out. That's where the messy part of that comes out anyway. Back to goal, just at his feet, holds off Fabinho there. Back onto his weaker foot, beats Alisson. And we've started this second half perfectly. Oh, Eggy with the interception. That's a smart ball into Van Ginkel. Chelsea looking confident here as Van Ginkel strides down the right-hand side. Eggy an option here for Morata. He'll find him. The block is there. Unlucky. Eggy, good touch. Finds Trent in loads of space. Morata's in a perfect position in the box. Alexander-Arnold, though, will go alone and he scores against his old team. Will he celebrate here? Will he say, yeah, that's definitely a celebration. Absolutely zero respect there from young Trent. Sold by Liverpool to Chelsea. I guess it was before Eggy arrived, actually, so it's a few years ago. But, well, the young Liverpudlian is very proud of this goal, you can tell. And he's taken that very well. Had loads of options in blue shirts in the box, but it was Eggy's pass that played him into an absolute boatload of space. It's a lovely ball, a no-look pass, dug out on his right foot again. And then whoever that is, the left-back, nowhere to be seen. Trent able to take a good few touches in the box, and that is an incredibly good finish. Liverpool need to find something soon here with 73 minutes in, and this is a great opportunity. Joe Gomez in loads of space. Can he find Origi? He can. Caballero, though, with the save. He's been oddly dependable today. Origi played through. 11 minutes left here. Oh, and Origi puts it wide. That could have been decisive in this game. That would have given them the all-important lifeline and a way back into this game. But Origi, presented with a Caballero off his line, just couldn't do anything with it. Couldn't even get it on target. Hopefully now we can hang on for this last 11 minutes. Oh, Origi gets the wrong side there, and he just can't find the net today. Only 3 minutes left in this one. You know, anything could happen if they did get a goal, but Origi just seems incapable. Chance for a consolation here for Liverpool. Origi almost makes a mess of it. Garcia has a bit of space to work with here. Gets the shot off, and it's wide again. Not Liverpool's day. And there we have it. A huge, huge win. With Eggy getting the first goal and then Trent scoring against his old side to seal this one. And potentially, well, it should at least seal us third. Depending on how Arsenal get on, could be second as well. I really think we are going to finish agonisingly close to Manchester City. But what a win that is for Sarri's boys today. Eggy playing excellently, getting a really good first goal to kick things off. Another man of the match performance. Surely the best player in the league. And then surely it's just not fair that he's not in a side that is even in contention on the final day to win the league. But oh well, we've done very well, and the biggest test is now to come. So we really put our body on the line in that one. We worked very, very hard. Oh, and Arsenal failing to take all three from their game allows us to slip ahead. 7-point lead for Manchester City. It was, yeah, it's a long way off really. We shouldn't be too upset. But crucially now, that is Champions League qualification. That's done and dusted. United now 6 points behind us. They can't close that gap. This could well be how it ends, but even if we don't beat Everton, Champions League is assured next season. That's one big reason for Eggy to stay. I'm sure there'll be big clubs interested in him after this season. 54 goals in 47 appearances. 7.1. We're en route for our target, which is a 7 season. And everything's looking good stats-wise. We're still learning long-range shot. That's going to be a real weapon in our arsenal. But anyway, speaking of Arsenal, wow, look at that. That link. That is a pro link. Oh, we've got a nice long rest as well, which is good. Because we worked very hard in that game. So we're coming into this one with fresh legs. Oh, off to Baku. We didn't make it any further than the quarterfinals in the FA Cup. But Eggy did still make it into the team of the tournament. And we start today in this huge, huge game. So let's take a look at the sides for, without a doubt, the most important game of Eggy's career. And, well, to them it's a derby. It's not a derby. We know it's not a derby. But anyway, it's a big game. It's a huge game. And to beat another London side in the final, I guess that would be sweet. Let's take a look and see who they've got in today. Of course, they've signed Jedinak. I remember now. Shelly's just about still hanging on to his spot. Dallo is dangerous. They were a good side, actually. They've got Bellerin on the right, which is an odd choice. They've still got Aubameyang. He doesn't play. And they've got Torres and Ferret on the bench. Yeah, interesting. We've got Hazard back in. Eggy on an upward arrow. Ruby's in there on a blue. This is looking good. This is the side that we wanted. Other than maybe Barkley out. That is ideal. Right, let's do this. Wow, look at this stadium. It's got a running track, that always adds to the occasion. And just imagine how many Indonesians there would be watching this right now live, whatever time it is in Indonesia. One of their boys, their boy, the Indonesian boy, playing in a top European final. And, you know, everyone looking at him to light this final up. He could well be the catalyst for Chelsea lifting a European trophy once again. He's been incredible this season. Best player in the Premier League, arguably best player in the world. Didn't win the league, so maybe that doesn't work. And if we don't win this, then yeah, that maybe doesn't work. But still, we've got a huge opportunity here. Let's do it. Oh God, Blin's in, and Eggy's nowhere to be seen. Blin through on goal. Oh no! Oh my God. Was that my ball? Was that my man? Was I meant to be tracking him? That did not look good. It looked very much like Eggy was shirking his defensive duties. Eggy forward for the first time today. Into Morata. Can he hold it up here? Oh, that's gorgeous. Loftus-Cheek looking for Eggy. Koscielny gets there. Hazard can finish it off here. Yes! And we take the lead here in Baku. And it's Eden Hazard back in the side today with a crucial goal to get us going. It wasn't the tidiest of build-ups. Morata, I mean, he's been great this season. It's a lovely ball. Loftus-Cheek was looking for Eggy. Koscielny could just barely clear it to the edge of the box. But it was straight into the feet of the Belgian. And he looked to hesitate slightly before taking the shot. But when he did make his mind up, he finished it very well. Look at that. Yes! Eggy having to do a lot of defending here. As their left backs making constant runs, but that's a good ball into Guedes. He's hit that very well, but it flashes past Kepa's goal and wide. Eggy, good ball into Loftus-Cheek. Real danger here again for Arsenal as Morata shrugs off Koscielny, and there's the second. Oh dear, Laurent Koscielny. I mean, he probably should have retired 2 or 3 seasons ago, but this could be us retiring him here live in Baku. It pains me to see. Oh, he's just fallen over there. He's just fallen over. He needs to grab his little button that they give to OAPs, you know, little alert button to alert the authorities. He's had a fall there. That's having a fall, not falling over. He's had a fall, and that is sad to see for a man who's had such a glittering career for both France and Arsenal. But it's his 2 mistakes so far that have cost him, and it's another mistake there from Laurent Koscielny. This is painful to watch. Morata through! Oh no! No. Oh no. Look, no one wants to see this. No one except maybe Spurs and Chelsea. Fans of other sides. United maybe want to see one of Arsenal's true greats. And I would put him up there. He has been a great servant at the club, but 3 glaring errors from him so far. Oh, it's just not nice, is it? I think he needs to be put down. Morata, though, with a great finish there. Well, it's 3 in the opening, what is it, 20 minutes? Opening 19 minutes. Oh, Eggy, lovely turn away. And then he moves away from Aaron Ramsey. Edge of the box here, Eggy. Oh, big deflection, and it's wide. But Chelsea are running riot here. Eggy. Lovely turn away from 2 players, leaves Ramsey for dead. And then so many Chelsea players for them to try and deal with. He was able to get the shot off. It was a block in the end, but 25 minutes gone, and we could be 4 or 5 up here. Blin now on the overlap. Can Arsenal get a goal back here? It's fallen kindly to Ozil. What a save from Kepa. Does what Leno has not managed to do so far in this half. Actually prevent a ball going into his net. It's magical. It's magical. Eggy, fortunate to get to that one ahead of Ramsey. And now he'll pace away from the Welshman, who I know for a fact does not have the pace to catch him. Eggy through here. Real danger here for Arsenal. Eggy onto his right foot, and there's another block. I think that time it might have been off Morata's hand. Dalot now, that's a good ball into Lacazette, but Miranda... Oh, no, it's fallen to him. Oh, he's missed it. Wow. We have been saved in the last 2 games by some truly awful finishing. Eggy having to track back here. Blin's making plenty of attacking runs. It's into Bellerin. Half-time nearly upon us here. Dalot will put it in. Oh, it's fallen kindly to Bellerin. That's a good ball into Diogo Dalot. Lacazette. Comedy finishing here again. It was Origi in the last game. And then Lacazette there chucking away. Well, one of Arsenal's 2 big chances of the game. Both of them fell to him. Both of them he could do nothing with. But we've been Absolutely dominant. I just can't believe this. Lauren Koscielny essentially ripping up and burning all the pages about him in the Arsenal history books. What a way to tarnish your career. Likely his last ever game for the club, or second to last. And yeah, 3 huge mistakes. It's hard to watch. And hopefully this is not an indicator of what is going to happen in real life. But for now, we enjoy it. Bellerin now. Aubameyang inside him. Oh, can't even get that ball through. Arsenal have been impotent today. Will they get a consolation here? Only if Dalot can do something with it. Pokes it into Aubameyang. And much like Lacazette in the first half, he has chances. He's just not been able to do anything with them. And there we have it. The Chelsea bench, the travelling Chelsea fans, all 10 of them here in Baku, are celebrating. It's only a matter of seconds now before the referee blows his whistle and EGY wins his first European medal of his career. Of course, we know he's won a Scudetto. It's not his first career win, but it's an absolutely huge one, and one that he's been an integral part of. In fact, he's been our best player. And yeah, it's been a great tournament. We've had some great wins. We've had some difficult games. But to absolutely destroy Arsenal, I mean, it's sort of slightly taken the shine off this win, in that we finished them off in the first 24 minutes. And if that's not Lauren Koscielny crying on the floor, then he should be somewhere else crying. And there we are. The captain, Miranda, lifts the trophy. As Sarri watches on, he'll be very pleased with this. Champions League football next season was already assured, but we've now double assured it. Don't know if that means United get a spot. Anyway, Arsenal, plenty of chances in the end. Couldn't get any of them on target. Neither Aubameyang nor Lacazette could do anything. He doesn't get man of the match. That is a shame. It was a great showing from all 3 of the forward players. And just really well played the entire team. Excellent, excellent end to this campaign. A Europa League winners medal for EGY Milanovic. We dared not dream that his career could go this well when we were at Waasland Beveren. Who'd have thought it? Only 3 seasons later? No, 4 seasons later. Anyway, we won the Europa League and we start today in the final game of the season against Southampton. And there is EGY in his Chelsea polo shirt, looking smart, talking about how this is just one thing ticked off his bucket list. But now we've just got one final thing to do, which is to really embarrass Arsenal by winning our final game and stealing second spot from them. When it didn't look like it was going to be the case. EGY, we've got everything wrapped up here. We can just enjoy ourselves here in front of the home fans. Let's do this. So a party atmosphere here at Stamford Bridge. There's been huge processions beforehand. Everyone in great spirits. They're already Europa League champions. They've already got Champions League qualification lined up. All they can do today is seal second spot, which would be a real achievement. Unlucky for us not to be properly in the title race on the final day. It could have happened. Had a few dodgy results, but ultimately it's been a very, very successful season. I think maybe they've done just enough to keep EGY. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's enjoy ourselves. Oh, EGY loves the short corner. Lays it back here to Morata. Puts it wide. EGY should have gone alone there. Look at this beautiful bit of skill to beat El Yunusi through the legs. And Morata was there. Sort of had to pass to him. Probably could have just cut onto the left and fired it low and hard into the back of the net. We're too generous. Under pressure from 2 Chelsea men, it still falls to El Yunusi. Target given plenty of time to find Viner. His effort is blocked. Only as far as El Yunusi though. Southampton, I don't know, actually we should have really checked. Have they got anything to play for? Could well be in a relegation battle. Ball is flighted into Kalinic again. This time we'll get it clear. Oh, so it's half time. I barely even noticed because it's been so dull. 39% possession for Chelsea. Not a lot for us to play for really. I mean, the bragging rights of finishing second, maybe the few extra millions of prize money that would be. But really, not much, and Southampton looks like they are scrapping for something here. They're certainly trying their hardest. They're looking dangerous. We look like we're already sipping pina coladas, but I'm cool with that. I'm cool. EGY into Trent. Powering forward. He wants it down the line. He's got Vestergaard out here with him. Oh, EGY steps inside. He's given away the foul there, but he'll play on. Cuts back. Still EGY. Wanted to chip it. Just untackleable at times. Vestergaard. I mean, that was fortunate to fall back to him there. EGY about a third of his size. Still keeps hold of it. Wanted the cheeky one. Morata, Hazard. That's nice play. Jorginho now can square it to EGY to get his final goal of the season, maybe. Hits the post. We've hit a few posts in recent games. It's unlucky. Final seconds here. Will there be a shot goal? Eggy steps back. Onto the left foot. We couldn't really finish the season with a loss, could we? That wouldn't have been right. The entire Chelsea side have been anonymous. But one moment of magic. Right at the death. The final breaths of this season. And Eggy, well, so dangerous. Cutting back inside onto that left foot. The Indonesian Arjen Robben. That's probably a better nickname for him really than Eggy Messi. He stepped back there, curled that beautifully. And once again, it's a well-worked route. Trent back inside to Eggy. Digs that out, beats Gunn. And there we have it. And Eggy applauds the crowd. So it's second place for Chelsea. It's golden boot for Eggy. It's almost certainly player of the season for Eggy. It's a Europa League winners medal for Eggy. It's been an incredible season, but the best thing about it is we've still got just one step up to make in both competitions, which I think is probably worth Eggy sticking around for, especially if we strengthen in any way in the summer. I've got to say we could make a good go of it next season, as Eggy's going to only get better. Well, that just caps off the season perfectly, doesn't it? And there we are, final fixture, 1-0 to Chelsea. And we finished 1 point ahead of Arsenal. We beat him in the Europa League, we beat him in the Premier League. 5 points off Manchester City, not a huge gap really. Could have been way, way more. We didn't have a great start to the season. We finished strongly in 82 goals for Chelsea. Quite incredible. We outscored Manchester City. We didn't outdefend them though. So there we have it. It is a 7.1 for the season, 55 in 49, but 33 assists as well. It's quite special. And there we are, team of the month for May. Eggy's in that. Surely he'll be in the team of the season. He is team of the season, as is Eden Hazard, the only other Chelsea player in there. Have to say that's surprising. And boom, here we go. This is how it lined up. Yep, Premier League MVP, Premier League top scorer, Premier League assist leader, Premier League team of the season. Of course, we can only finish second though. That's the killer. We have been selected to be in the World Selection Challenge World All-Star Squad. Ooh, interesting. Playing alongside the finest footballers will be a great experience for you. Well, we've already done that. We already are the finest footballer. That should be good fun. We can deal with that and have a look at some of the other stats in the next episode. What a season. What an incredible season for our boy. Very, very pleased with that. So join me in the next episode. We'll wrap up and then let me know as well in the comments if a Barcelona, if a Real Madrid, if a Manchester City come in for us, should we move or should we stick it out and go and try and win everything with Chelsea next season? It could be done. It can certainly be done. Let me know what you think. I'll see you in a bit.